Hey guys, this week we're in the beautiful mountains in Prescott, Arizona.
We're spending the week at UCYC, United Christian Youth Camp.
UCYC has such an awesome location.
Three things stand out at UCYC: experience, innovation, and relationship. Here you're free to have insane amounts of fun while you build meaningful relationships with other people and with your Creator. UCYC staff live and breathe their calling to transform lives through the outdoors, community, and the love of Christ.
UCYC, from its inception, has been a place committed to getting out of God's way so that He can transform lives, period. But I think you'll probably hear that at every Christian camp. I think what makes us different is our commitment to shepherd the summer staffers that He sends us. We have 120 this summer. It's crazy town, USA, but we really invest in their lives. So transformation doesn't just happen to the kids that come forward. It's a place where it's transformative. People have incredible experiences, from campers to leaders to band members to summer staffers to staff members. It's a pretty amazing experience, and the nice thing about God is He does amazing stuff all over. And I think the camping experience as a whole just makes it's so conducive because you're out of the space of the normal, and you just get to, like when Jesus went to lonely places, when he retreated, there's something special about that eyeball to eyeball time with God that is just incredible.
Stop if I
One of the first things that we realized about UCYC was their thriving year-round ministry. A couple years ago, they made the decision that their ministry was going to be year-round through retreats and through program camps.
We think that ministry happens both through our program department and our guest retreats. Life transformation happens in both places. We fully believe that. So we just try to get as many people here as we can. Super passionate about that, set goals for ourselves that are hard to beat and try to beat them. So our event coordinators, so they, from the point where the group is booked, they've got a contract, they've signed it, ready to go, stoked on camp. We introduce them to our event coordinator, and they're kind of with them the whole way. So they're praying for them. They're trying to figure out, oh, you have this many people and you want to do rec. This would be awesome. We should try this. Our event coordinators are professional campers. They just love this is what they do. A lot of camps aren't intentional about the people that come to their camps outside of summer and winter, whatever they're doing. And I feel like that's just such a huge opportunity loss there, because we have 18,000 people on a low end throughout the year that visit UCYC. And that's 18,000 lives that are impacted by UCYC, and people that can feel transformation and the Holy Spirit moving here.
Yeah, I think camp can be a year-round thing. A lot of people don't view it that way, but I think camp can, whether it's as a retreat center or building connections with people around the entire year, I think it's possible. I think in Camp World, you should figure out how to get people on your property all the time, not so you can build some empire, but because, again, God uses camp. He's chosen that medium, and so the more you can get people here, and maybe they're just a group that's using your facility and you're not necessarily preaching or anything like that, you can still love them like Jesus, right? And you can still care about them well. And so, man, I would say get anyone you can, Christian, not a Christian, onto your camp property and just love them and try and serve them the best that you can. And again, God's going to do what God's going to do. We're just kind of the mouthpiece for that, if you will. So use camp as much as you possibly can. Think bigger, I guess.
thing.
UCYC is about life transformation.
We're just really passionate about making sure that people know that God's for them by the way that we serve them. Even if it's not a church-based group or a religious group, we want people to feel a difference here, and that's kind of what my team tries to provide. So,
we like the word transformation because it's something we can't do. It's something that happens through the Holy Spirit, we believe. So change, anyone can change and read a self-help book, but to be transformed is a whole different thing. And I think God has chosen the medium of camping ministry in this time, in 2017, right now. He's using that medium to transform lives.
But again, that transformation doesn't just happen with students and leaders, but we have these summer staffers who get to watch ministry happen. I mean, we hear about it, we talk about it in Sunday school, but on the ground ministry, watching kids' lives transform because we remember their name and we've made them feel important and we've served them so they can see that God is for them. That's like nothing else.
I love working at UCYC because I'm a product of UCYC. And my life was transformed here, 15 years ago. And now I get to help transform students' lives. It's awesome. There's nothing like it.
You'll keep chasing.
This has been such an amazing week at UCYC. This is another camp where we are only here for a week. We wish we could stay forever and get to hang out with this staff. We really got to spend time getting to know them, being in a relationship with them, and absolutely learning from them. They have an amazing ministry going on here and just servants' hearts. I am amazed by them.
Yeah, it was really great to come in. Everything, coming in that we wanted to do or any questions we had, they've always gone above and beyond. Their big thing is guest services and removing distractions so that they can have an experience where they get to meet God. And they definitely live up to that, I would say.
Guest services here takes customer service to a whole new level. They love to serve, and I wish we could be here to see their summer camp. We've heard so much about it, what an awesome program it is, so who knows, maybe we'll be back.
Yep. But for now, it's time for us to go, and we are off to Forest Home. So,
See ya in Cali.
see ya.